So, this video is about our 10-day trip in Vietnam. And first we think we have to explain a little bit about how we ended up in Vietnam again, because last time you saw us, we were in Thailand.
It's so funny, yeah.
So, this guy, pretty boy ain't he, is my best friend, and he couldn't miss me anymore after 5 months of absence during our world travel. So he decided to take a plane with his sister from Brussels to Hanoi and pay me a visit.
So, we spent the first 2 days in Hanoi just walking around the city, going to some museums, and you had a lot of beer.
Guilty for pleasure. So from Hanoi we planned our first destination, 300 kilometers northwest to Sapa, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful places you can visit in Vietnam. Unfortunately for us, we came in the wrong season.
Yes, it was very rainy, and there was so much fog because you go up in the mountain in Sapa, but we still managed to go out and do some trekking.
Yeah.
We went to a local village.
You can visit these very traditional local villages, or they were supposed to be. They have a little bit adapted towards tourism, a lot.
It was supposed to be local, but when we arrived with our car, there was like 20 women standing there trying to sell us purses.
It's not like it's a tourist trap, but definitely a big tourist thing. And it's all made to make money out of whatever they sell, these small braided satchels, whatever.
They were really nice though. They were really sweet. It's
but
just
very persistent.
It wasn't really the local experience we were hoping for.
This is strange, just have a look. I hope they are not going to multiply.
So we decided after Sapa to take a bus back south to probably one of the most famous places in whole Vietnam. And yes, you guessed it right, it's Halong Bay. So we've been there 3 months ago, but being the filthy, dirty backpackers as we are, and our friends are not, we decided to do it a little bit more luxurious, yes indeed, and book the luxurious overnight cruise.
Yes. We actually had a whole cabin for ourselves. Let's show them. Here it is.
Oh, come on. Welcome to my crib, y'all. Here we have the extra large queen bed, the princess bed. We have the luxurious bathroom, completely custom made by myself and my team. Real marble. As you can hear, even has running hot water on a boat. I mean, that's something, right? This is my mystery closet. I have no idea what's in it. This is actually to knock out the woman that I take to my room now and then. If you are wondering how exactly a balcony looks like on a Mua cruise ship.
That was your crib? You're on Halong cruise?
This is my crib on
cruise?
a Mua cruise. So we are going to do some kayaking now and some swimming, which is always nice in this beautiful environment. It's incredible to be swimming in Halong Bay, you know, something special. So let's get ready for that.
So after the kayaking, we went up to the top deck to watch the sunset and drink a few beers and do a little cooking class.
Master Chef.
We made Vietnamese spring rolls. I did a great job. Glenn, however,
You did
No, I'm just
You have
kidding.
to do massage for
That's
rice
what she
paper.
said. Oh, I have to massage first.
Yes.
I thought it was not.
Did you even listen?
No, I was filming. Of course I wasn't listening.
Always the same with you.
Like this? Like,
He said he sucked at cooking.
does it like a Thai massage or a Vietnamese massage?
Vietnamese massage.
Okay.
And you feel like your girlfriend first.
Oh, okay.
So before we went to bed, I was invited by our guide to do some squid fishing. Apparently it's a big thing in Halong Bay.
The thing is, we have this big light underneath the boat here that attracts fish, and fish attracts more squid. And apparently squid eats squid. Big squid eats small squid. So our line represents a smaller squid here. So what we do is we put the rod inside the water
And then move.
and we move it up like we make squid movement, you know.
And then we went to bed, enjoy our evening.
It was so beautiful because when it's all dark and Halong Bay is full of cruise ships, you can see all these lights from all the other boats. Just have a look at this. Imagine sleeping here. Some people might find it annoying that there's a lot of other cruises. I know it's bad for the environment here, so it's a big bummer that we're doing this, but it's really romantic. Just be positive about it and take it in.
So the next morning, I woke up very early. She didn't.
Priceless.
To do some Tai Chi. I learned some things. Oh, everything is cracking though.
I'm doing my own Tai Chi because I was late.
So there was only one thing left, sadly but true, is getting a little guide through Halong Bay with a local boatman. It was pretty nice. You see once more all the limestone passing by, but this time you don't have to do it yourself, the pedaling. Although I did try, and I also failed at that.
You made some lovely circles though. We went around like this.
We're literally going around in circles.
Okay.
We're going the wrong way.
Okay, how exactly do I do this? Wait.
So yeah, that was our 24 hours cruise on Halong Bay, and after that we took a taxi straight to our favorite place in Vietnam, Ninh Binh. We spent a total of 4 nights in Ninh Binh, and the best thing you can do here is to just get yourself a scooter.
And everything is like in a radius of 20 kilometers, even less.
Also, there is a lot to do in the area. The first thing we did was to go to Trang An and do a boat tour.
Glenn haven't helped at all.
So you basically pay a tour to have a guide row you around, and you go through all these caves. And see these old temples on the way, and I love it.
It's pretty cool indeed.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to do it again with our friends.
It's like an endless river with limestones flashing by, and the guide was also pretty
He was
relaxed
sweet,
and
yeah.
sweet.
Ciao.
So the next thing we did was going to the Mua Cave, which is basically climbing 500 steps towards the top of a mountain, I guess, where you have a stone dragon. And
get the best sunset in town.
yeah, also like the best view of Ninh Binh itself. It's just endlessly. It's all these limestone cliffs, and it's so grand. We even saw someone getting married and taking pictures. It's so funny.
It's a really beautiful place, but it's also called cave for something,
Yeah.
because it is actually a little cave. But problem is you can only walk like 10 steps in, and it's kind of done for. Another thing you can do in Ninh Binh is going to Hua Lu, which is actually the ancient capital of Vietnam. But we already showed that a lot in our previous vlog, so please go watch that if you want to know more about Holi.
Exactly.
Even though we aren't that informative.
Let's get to the next point.
Yes, let's get to biding.
What was biding again? You looked at me like I have to say something.
Yes, it's the largest religious site in all of Vietnam.
Oh, yeah. Is that what it's called? So Bai Ding is the largest religious site in Vietnam. They also have the biggest Buddha in Vietnam, and everything is free except the entrance to the pagoda. Then you take a very ancient lift towards the top.
Ancient elevator.
Yeah, elevator, excuse me, yeah. And you can walk around the top area and have this beautiful view once more of the Ninh Binh region, which is so great. The last thing we did in Ninh Binh was visiting the bird park. It was not what I expected it to be. It was a little bit too much man-made. It was not many natural things, although...
There weren't many birds.
Well, in some place there was a lot of birds, but the rest of the park was basically an amusement kind of thing for tourism. Although we went inside a cave, which was really cool because you couldn't stand up. You always had to bend over and get your way through the end of the cavern, which was pretty awesome to do. Also, my friend is pretty large, so I had a lot of laughter with that. So that wraps up our 10 days visit in Vietnam with my best friend and his sister. We had such a good time. So thank you for watching this video and thank you for your attention. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up or you can subscribe if you like us.
And a little teaser for next time.
Ooh.
Singapore.